Hi there, my name is Robin Zwilling and I'm a licensed massage therapist. I have been for about 20 years. Something that I've learned as a mom with two kids and working on people every day, giving my energy out to help others, it can be very draining. And so for people that are on the front line, especially women, I feel they're so nurturing, they often don't take the time to give back to themselves. So I'm going to show you a few simple self-care massage techniques that I think will benefit you greatly. I hope that you'll take the time to watch the videos and use some of these techniques on your own to help you through this time and crisis. So the first thing I'm going to start with is you want to make sure you find a quiet space and just take a moment to center yourself, kind of honor your practice, and even that self-massage is a practice. So just find a comfortable seat in your room and close your eyes and just place your hands on your belly and take 3 long breaths. And after you've taken those 3 long breaths, you'll start to feel a little bit more grounded and aware of where you are, tuning into yourself. Alright, first we're going to start with the head, neck, and shoulder area and a little bit of the face. It's good to kind of get the head cleared. So I like to kind of go in and using my finger pads and just kind of gently putting a little bit of pressure and going around the head and moving in like a circular motion, almost like a suction, right? And you're just going to kind of go around into the areas. Sometimes you might feel some tender spots. I like to gently press a little bit there and see if I could work all those little tender spots out. Then what I'll do is I'll kind of grab at the base of the hair follicle and do a gentle like pulling up, which feels nice. So seems a little weird, right, pulling your hair, but it kind of gives the scalp a little bit of a stretch, and that's always a nice little feeling. So you can do that for as long as you want. Now from the head, we're going to make our way into the face and start to work on the forehead. This is one of my favorite areas to work. And I'm just going to do the same thing, some circular motions on the forehead. And you want to make sure you have contact with the skin, so it's not your hands moving like that, but it's your hands moving the skin in circular motions, and you can kind of move outward towards the temples and then back in. I like to squeeze at the eyebrows and pull a little bit. It's a nice stress reliever. And sometimes we'll take right in the middle there and just pull it outwards. That's a great feeling right there. And then I'll make my way down in circular motions. That gets blood flowing and it relieves stress and muscular tension down all the way into the jaw. I like to kind of pull on the chin a little bit and spread it there. So a lot of tension gets held in the mouth and jaw. Work around the lips. Up by the nasal area, spreading outward. That helps clear some sinuses sometimes. And then you can just kind of gently do raindrops on the face, light to potent. And that kind of helps clear everything out. You can practice that for a while. Now we're going to make our way into the neck area. And so a lot of people find that there's a lot of tension being held in the neck. And I'll turn to the side so you can get a better view of maybe where you can press. And so I like to start at the base of the skull, and I'll use, again, my finger pads, and I'll push kind of in towards the cervical area and then up towards the skull. And it can feel very tender on people. And that's okay, you know, sometimes when you feel a little tender when you push, if you keep pushing in that area, you'll start to notice there's some relief after a while. And then you can move your head around, so you're kind of moving into the fingers and pushing into that tension a little bit to help relieve that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your hands and interlace them at your neck, and then you're going to squeeze your palms. So this area is going to be right along the side of the vertebrae. So just going to squeeze a little bit as you move down and up, almost like pulling at the nape. You're going to kind of pull, you're going to squeeze it and pull away from the neck. Then you can take your thumbs, keeping that interlaced lock, and then kind of push in as you make your way up towards the skull, and then again pushing down, and you can do little circular movements. And then taking your finger pads and going along the sides of the neck. You want to be a little bit more gentle here, because you'll find if you're landing on a pulse, you want to move away from that. And just gently circular movements going down. You can even do like a dragging effect. That always feels good. And then ending that with a good stretch to the side. And then go ahead and stretch it to the other side. And then you can take your hands at the top of your head, again interlace, and you want your elbows to drop in, and then just drop your head down. Make sure you're not rounding in your spine like this. You're staying upright, and you're really getting the effect of the stretch of the neck. Slowly release that, and then you can extend it back, feeling all of that. And then you can just move the head a little bit side to side. And that's the head, face, and neck.